Hello, hello. How are you guys? It is Wednesday afternoon, and we are kind of doing our last hurrah for summer day today. We had a back to school pool party this morning with our mom's group, and then Michael is having a little birthday party this afternoon. His birthday was actually in July, but we were out of town, and so he's been like, "Mom, can I have a party? Can I have a party? Can I have a party?" So I'm like, "All right, today's the day." I literally planned this 2 days ago. Right? Normally I planned it out a little bit more, but I was like, this is what we got, buddy. So people are coming over in just a little bit. So I wanted to jump on and talk to you guys. So welcome to video number 8 of our business on-ramp. And today we are going to talk about IPAs. What are IPAs? They are income producing activities. Because as you may have noticed, if you've been around a little bit, there's a lot of things that we can do business-wise that are activities that are not income producing, that are just things that we do that, we look back and we're like, I spent a lot of time doing that, but it didn't really produce any income for me, right? So I want to help you focus and give you ideas about what are things that I'm doing that actually produces income, right? Because that's why we're doing the business, is because we want to make some income, right? So I want to help you stay focused on that so that you don't spin off and be like, okay, I did all that, spent all that time, didn't really make any money, right? Okay. Goal is we're loving people, we're sharing oils, and we want to make some money. It is a business, right? It's okay. So we're going to treat it like a business and not like a hobby, right? So a few things. Let's talk about doing the work. Okay, because this business is fun and I love it. It is a fun, people-oriented, servant-hearted, sharing with people, educating kind of a business, but it is work at the same time. And so are there days that I don't feel like doing stuff? Yup. There's days I don't feel like doing stuff, but because I'm committed to it as a business, I'm like, I do work even when I don't feel like it, right? Do I clean my house even when I don't feel like it because it needs to be done? Yep. So there's a place of, I could give you 1,000 examples like that, right? We all have things that we do even when we don't feel like it. And so that's a place that we just need to come to with our businesses as well, that helps us stay with it for the long haul, is going, okay, I'm going to do this even when I don't feel like it. Even when I'm like, man, I'm tired. I really don't want to respond to that person. We do it anyway because we're committed to it and we're honoring and we're being good stewards of this business that we are building, that we've been given by God, right? But we want to keep it fun as much as possible, right? So let's talk about some of the things we do. A really big thing to help you do income producing activities and build a business is to plan your calendar. Don't just let things accidentally happen, or the month will be over and you're like, I didn't have a single class this month. I didn't do a single thing this month for my business, right? You have to be intentional and you have to plan, or life will take over and it just vaporizes on us, right? So plan your calendar. Get your calendar out, whether you do digital or print out a free one, or you have a planner and you do all the stickers and all that stuff with it. Whatever works for you, get that out. And then look and say, okay, where can I plan some events? Because our business is very event driven. And when you're having events, it builds excitement and it pulls people in and helps them be engaged. And we have all kinds of events that you can do. You can have events in your home. You can have events online, right? I talked about some of those last week, about how to do an event in your home and then how to do an event online. So you want to be scheduling those. And depending on what kind of a season you're in, depends on how many of those you want to be having. If you are in I am building this, I am running hard, here we go, then you want an event once a week. You might want an event twice a week, okay? You're trying to really get momentum and get the ball going. And the way you do that is by having a lot of events. It's just math. Really, when you have events and you invite people and you get people coming and things are going, then it's like a snowball rolling down a hill, right? Picks up momentum, picks up other people, helps people get involved, right? So, but you have to have good frequency of that. It's a lot harder when you're having an event once a month or every 6 months or something like that. You just won't see the momentum develop. And again, that depends on what season you're in. If you're in a season where you're like, I cannot do that. It is okay. Like, it really is. But just know that your business is not going to grow like it would if you were having more events. Okay? It's just, 1 + 1 = 2, right? Like that's the way it goes. But there's a lot of ways to do events so that they are simple and they don't wear you out and you're not like, oh my gosh, I did 2 events this week, I'm dead, right? Like that's not what we're after. We're after simple things that you can just say, hey, come on over, and you could be ready to do it, in an hour or in 20 minutes, right? Like I can do an intro class now with literally like 20 minutes of warning, if even that. I just need time to be able to round up all my oils that are in the starter kit, right? And you have to not care what my house looks like. So get in the rhythm of and doing enough events where it's easy. An event can be just one person. Hey, you're coming over, let's talk about oils while you're here, something like that. But just being consistent about being in front of people and about sharing with people. So plan your calendar. Your main income producing activity in this business has to do with connecting with people. And I've got a whole list of people that you're connecting with, like categories. Okay, are you ready? If you're taking notes, here you go. Connecting with people, number one, you're connecting with potential members, people that are not part of Young Living yet. And are you necessarily connecting with them just to talk oils, right? Not necessarily. Like that might come, but there's stages in relationship. And so some of it, we're just making friends because as moms, I think most of us in here are moms, we need heart friends. All of us as women, we need heart friends. And so we're connecting with people to build relationships and to build friendships. Does this mean you have to go super deep with all these people and they're going to be your new best friend? No. Like that, it's not possible, right? But we can encourage one another. We can talk life together. We can intersect as things happen, right? But we're always looking at connecting and building relationship on whatever level it's going to be with this particular person. So, number one, you're connecting with potential members. Number two, you're connecting with new members, people that have enrolled with you. One of the things, I had a girl sign up with me Sunday night, and I said to her, hey, she has not had oils at all and hasn't come to a class. She's just heard me talking about them for 4 years now, right? She's like, okay, I'm ready. I want to do this. And so what I said to her was, okay, let me know when your kit comes in, and then we will get together and I will show you how to use them. Right? So I'm going to connect with her. I'm going to follow up with her. Hey, which oils did you use this week? How's that going for you? Okay. I'll talk more about follow up with new members in a minute. You're going to connect with your people that are on your team, but who are not actively ordering. Hey, how are you doing? Do you have any health things that you would like to work on? And we can see if there's some oils that would help with that. Right? You really want to reach out. We call them 0 PV. They're 0 PV members because they're not actively ordering. And the sooner from enrollment that you can help somebody really get into using their oils, the easier it is to help them be active and really get engaged in the lifestyle. Because if you wait until they're almost inactive, it happens. I have people that almost went inactive that order, that get on ER, that start rolling, but that's more the exception. You want to capitalize on when they've just signed up, they're really excited about oils, what are we doing? And you want to help walk with them so that they can get the rhythm and they can learn how to do this because it's new. Like, wait, how many of you knew how to use oils before you got started? Right? Like it's new. We've got to figure out how to do it. And when we can do it in community, then it works really well. You want to connect with your members that are on Essential Rewards. Your ones that already love the product, that are using it. You want to make sure they're doing good. You want to give them ideas about other oils they can use, other Young Living products that they can use. So I have 3 words for you of things that we do that fit in our IPAs, and they are attract. We're attracting new members. We're educating our members, and then we're duplicating. We're duplicating ourselves. We're replicating, showing somebody else how to replicate what we're doing. Does this mean that your business is going to look like mine? No. God has made you an individual person, and you're created in the image of God, and you are not me, right? And you are not your best friend, and you are not this World Crown Diamond that you watch on Instagram. You are you. And so you're going to build the business your way, right? Now, there's a balance on that because there's wisdom in doing like what you're doing right now, where you're in this business on-ramp and you're okay. I want to learn. I want to glean. I want to get the basics down. I want to get the training so that I know the mechanics of how to implement this, right? But finding out how you're going to implement it for you is going to be your individual discovery process that comes as we talk, as we dialogue, as we brainstorm. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is how I love to do intro classes. This is what I love to say when I post online, right? We're all going to find things that individually make us flourish and make our businesses flourish and help us attract our tribe, right? So you want to replicate. You want to teach your new people how to enroll somebody else. Okay, how do I sign somebody else? How do I do this website again, right? Walk them through. Here's how you do it. You want to help them know how to get on Essential Rewards, how to help somebody else get on Essential Rewards. Practice this, you guys. Like, sit down with your husband and be like, okay, honey, can I pretend to enroll you? Right? Walk him through the steps. Can I pretend to help you get on Essential Rewards? Teach him about Essential Rewards, right? Practice in the mirror, whatever you need to do. Same thing goes with teaching classes. Like, practice your class in the mirror. Practice it when you drive down the road, right? Think about, okay, how can I present buying the starter kit a little better or a little differently? Like, think it through and practice it and find out the way that you're comfortable saying it that is effective for your people, for who you're speaking to. Replicating, it's big. You want to help equip people. You can do that in all kinds of different ways. So you're teaching them how to help them enroll, how to help them get on Essential Rewards, and then how to help somebody else do that. And that's how things start to multiply out. And it's not just you and the person you enrolled, but the people that you enrolled starting to enroll people. And when you start to see that kind of momentum in your team, that's when you know things are really getting started. When your enrollments go beyond just you, but they go to people that you've enrolled, enrolling people, and then those people enrolling people, man, it's really getting going, and that's getting super, super exciting. So what are ways that you can follow up? Ways that you can follow up with new members are giving them materials. Okay, I am big on equipping people. So I love to give the reference guides. I showed you guys the reference guides from Life Science Publishers. I love to get those. I'm a bit of a science nerd, but I love that they can just go through and they can look up what they need, right? It's all right there. There's also an app from Life Science Publishers that I also like. And it's just on your phone and you can look up whatever you need on your phone. I like to give starter guides. There's also a welcome book by Jordan Schrant that I have just started giving out. I like those, like to have materials. Add your new members to our Facebook group. There is lots of community and activity, and they can ask questions and get pulled into that bigger, oily family feel of they're not just out there trying to figure it out by themselves. And when you post questions in there and interact, then it helps other people see, oh yeah, I've got this community where I can interact and jump in and not just have to figure out what to do with this bottle of thieves I just bought, right? Like pulling them in. So add them into the Facebook group, tag them in the events list, tag them in the pinned post about here's how you find out what's going on. Here's your different resources. Here's all the upcoming events that we have. Okay, keys for getting people on Essential Rewards. Okay, this is a big question that I get. People are not going to get on Essential Rewards if they don't know what they're going to buy. People are not going to get on Essential Rewards if they don't know what they're going to buy. They have to know what they're going to spend their money on. And so the way you help them know what they're going to spend their money on is you teach them about what's out there and what's available. And you can do that through one-on-one conversations, through messages, through getting together, through Facebook events, all that kind of a thing. But that's how you help them learn, oh, I know what I would order 50 PV a month on and then get my bonus points back. And now if you've been doing this for a while, you know how hard it is to keep I haven't had a 50 PV order. Well, now I order 100 to get paid anyway, right? But I haven't had just a 100 PV order in a long time because there's a lot of stuff I need. But in the beginning, I shared with you about how I ordered 5 mouthwashes one month in the very beginning because I didn't know what else to get. And so that's where the education comes in of, hey, we have supplements, we have Nature Red, we have Thieves Cleaner, we have Seedlings Wipes. Help know your person so that you can share with them these different products that are available. And that's something that we try to do in the group too, is just posting these different things. So when you find yourself using a Young Living product, snap a picture and put it up in the group. And then you can say, hey, how have you used your Seedlings Wipes today, right? Or whatever it is. So key is education. And then occasionally I like to throw in little promos. So once I've done some education about Essential Rewards and about what they could buy, then I'll throw in a little promo. Like, hey, if you get on ER after you've been on it, for depending on what I'm doing, if you get on Essential Rewards, I'll send you a free roller of Thieves, whatever. Right? One of the most popular ones, Essential Rewards promos I ever did was after they'd been on ER for 3 months, I said, I will send you a $25 credit. And I had a bunch of people sign up for ER that month. So that was really cool. I was happy to send them $25 because I got a lot of people on ER. Why is ER important? ER helps bring stability to our organizations from a business perspective, right? Like, it's important because then we know people are using their oils, they're replacing, they're living healthy lifestyles, right? From a business perspective, we know, hey, my OGV is going to be fairly steady because I've got all these people that are at least ordering 50 PV, right? Okay, value. Caitlin asked a great question about how do I communicate value of this spending $165 or this $50 on Essential Rewards. Like, that comes a couple of different ways, because if, for the most part, if people have enough value, if they really understand why the kit's important, they're going to spend the money on it, right? They spend money on all kinds of things all the time. It's just, do they value it enough? One of the things that I communicate in my classes is I say, hey, I spent $165 on this kit, and by using it, it paid for itself in just 1 or 2 doctor visits that I didn't have to go to. And a lot of times, y'all, that's enough. Like, just saying that kind of a statement, people are like, oh, really? Because I didn't have to pay the copay. I didn't have to pay for the prescriptions. Like, boom. Depending on your doctor and your insurance, that might be 1 doctor visit or 2, right? But it doesn't take very many. And I can't tell you how many we have avoided through the years because now I can take care of things with my oils, right? So that's super cool. And then same thing with Essential Rewards. This idea of what are they getting, educating them, and helping them understand replacement buying. Instead of going to Target and buying all these toxic chemicals to clean my house with, I'm buying one $22 bottle of Thieves Household Cleaner that's going to last me for a while, right? And so just things like that, helping them understand what am I going to buy instead, okay? So, all right, I hope that was helpful. Ask me some questions. Okay, and now I have a really special contest, prize, whatever that I want to tell you about. Some of you guys have heard this before, but I'm going to tell you. So I'm offering a super special thing for my team if you are not under a diamond on my team. So if you're not under Rachel Holland and you're not under Jenny, then this is for you. And most of y'all in this training, you're not under them. Because they do their own trainings and they do all that stuff, right? So most of y'all are under Cherie or Lindsay or Melinda or Tiffany Hines or, different ones, or Kara Crawley, different ones like that, right? So for you guys, I have a very special thing. Have you heard of the Aroma Complete? I'll post the picture in the comments and I could show you mine. So the Aroma Complete is this $2,200 kit of oils. And there are 120 different oils in this kit. And I'll show you mine, but it's missing some because, look at all those beautiful things. And they are oils like Helichrysum, Harmony, Dreamcatcher, Energy, Idaho Balsam Fir, Transformation, Valerian, Dorado Azul, all of these like super amazing oils. Idaho Tansy, Angelica, Bergamot, just lots of like super yummy, wonderful oils. Okay. So there's 120 in here. well, not in here, but in the kit anymore because I've been using them, right? So $2,200 kit, 120 oils, and you can win this kit and I will send it to you. So here's how you win it. When you hit executive, okay, and this can be if it's been a while since you've hit executive and you hit it again, right? Or you hit it for the very first time. When you hit silver within 6 months of hitting executive, then I'm going to send you one of these babies. Isn't that cool? So excited. I love this kit. So that is something that I'm doing just for y'all. And because as you figured out, I like to give things away and I love this Aroma Complete. So hit executive and then maintain executive. And within that 6-month period, hit silver and you get an Aroma Complete. All right, very good. Well, that's what I have for you guys today, and I will be back tomorrow, and I think tomorrow we are going to talk tools, oily tools, taxes, all those kinds of very left brain things. So I will catch you then.